Ashford at home to Witham Town. Ashford welcome to Around the Ground. Good afternoon, everyone, on a very wet and soggy non-league day. Every Saturday's non-league Saturday, to be honest with me, but it's still lovely to participate in this. There may well be lots of games off today because of a persistent rain. I'm at Ashford United for an FA Trophy match. No such problems here, 3G surface. So let's have a little walk around. That's straight ahead of me, actually. Behind the players warming up is where you come in, and there's cover at both ends and that fabulous big stand there. So what a bugger to get here. I tell you what, they don't make it easy in Ashford. Getting to Ashford International Station was child's play, no problem at all. Waited forever for a bus which just never arrived, so I thought, okay, I'll walk it then. Dear God, it was a long way. An hour and 20 minutes maybe, something like that. Got lost several times. I could have cried when I finally got here. Anyway, hard standing all the way round, floodlights as you can see. If you can make out my terrible singing at the beginning, Ashford United are at home to Witham Town today in the FA Trophy. Looking forward to a good game. Let's hope that it's not quite the eventful finish that I had the other week at Hull Bridge. So yeah, hard standing, little sort of cut out areas here for goals, the other goals to be wheeled into. Not quite sure how health and safety deals, right? Because someone could easily go running into that. Anyway, don't get me started. A bit of a mixture of the old and new. So we've got all this old looking fencing up this far side, and then what sort of looks very tired and pebble dashed fencing at the far ends here, and then you wheel away and you've got a fabulous stand like that. Interesting place. It's a little way out of Kingsnorth, and by a little way I mean about 15-minute walk. Kingsnorth being a village, along suddenly the pavement disappears. You take your life in your hands on this country lane, which is still quite busy. This is a cover ahead of me here at the far end, set a little way back from the goal. As you can see, there's a big marquee ahead of me, and I've no idea why that is there. Just had a very generous portion of chips. If you come here, try the chips, very good, I have to say, and extremely fairly priced. No name shout outs this week. It's been a quiet week on the channel, actually, bits and pieces, but not as busy as it usually is. So please do subscribe, and when you do, doesn't that look great, actually, that stand? And when you do subscribe, let me know who you are, and by leaving a comment on this video, so that I can give you a shout out, my video wherever I go next Saturday, which is still to be decided. So this is the nearer side, the side with the stand that we're coming up to. Constant drizzle in my face as I walk around. Looked at the weather forecast today, it's due to stop raining in about March, I think. Horrendous. That's looking back at the far end where we've just been very still, so I guess that's why everything's slow moving. And I so often go on about the wind, and you can see the flags ahead of me there fluttering slightly, but really not very much. And this is the stand here, so what have we got there? 4 or 5 rows of seats, loads of seating, really nice setup. So I'm going to stay dry once I've done this walk around. I'm just going to take myself up there, and the dugouts here are proper dugouts. I've just taken a picture of one. You don't see this very often, but you can see that it's actually a step down, and it is a proper dugout, and they are side by side. Really like those. Just across the players' entrance, which is to my left, spinning through there. and little kid in goalkeeping gloves, love it. And walking up to my left now, I'll just walk past it and then spin, is the burger bar there. And here's the entrance to Homelands, which is the name of the ground. Kennington Football Club in the South East Counties also share here, and I'm so sorry Kennington, but I am not going to be coming and visiting you in a hurry. It is the journey from hell, hardest one I've had for a long time. So my first around the ground I ever did at Witham was a hell of a walk. Galston, when I went there, was a bugger, and this one is right up there. I've actually ordered a taxi to go back to Ashford International afterwards. To hell with the expense. I've done about 40,000 steps today, I think. So I'm going to take myself up to this cover here, and ahead of me a Witham Town fan with a matching umbrella has just put up these 3 flags, so it's nice to see a bit of a following from them. And there we are, looking back at the big stand ahead of me. But don't take my word for it. Why don't you make your way to Ashford United yourself? It's a really impressive setup, and I'm sure you'll have a warm welcome. Stay tuned for clips of today's game and then some stills at the end. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have, click on like. If you've hated every minute of it, click on dislike. And then why not subscribe, so that all videos that I do going forward will go straight to your YouTube feeds. And once you have done that, once you have subscribed, click on the little bell. If you click on the little notification bell, then all manner of fabulous things will happen, and you will wake up in the morning and there will be 3 big Witham Town fans, fan flags even, outside your house. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll speak to you soon, and this is Ashford.
Hi, this is Alan from Segosi Football Club, and you're watching Around the Ground. Half-time score, 1-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, there'll be 4 minutes additional time at the end of the second half. 4 minutes.
Full time, and I'm outside the entrance to Homelands Park waiting for my taxi with a final score of Ashford United 2, Witham Town 2. I feel Ashford threw that away somewhat. They played very deliberately from the back. They played some nice football, but if they'd just gone at Witham, I feel they would have probably comfortably won. Witham, fair play to them. They fully deserved their draw at the end, and really went for Ashford in the last 10 minutes. Anyway, enjoyable game on the 3G surface again. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. And this was Ashford. Gordon's alive!